guys and welcome to today's, what's this? Hello guys and welcome to today's video. Today we are doing something which is a really common thing that people do with their FN2s, with the boot lid. Now if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, please stay with us, I do appreciate it. But if you're not and you have seen the other videos where I've mentioned the things I've got over Christmas that are going to be going onto the car, one of those things were these wonderful Mercedes boot struts, which are a lot stronger than the original ones that are on the FN2. I will link these up in the description so you can get to them if you do like how they look and how they perform, shall we say, and you want to buy some for yourselves, because they're not really expensive at all. As sunny as it may look today, the sun is shiny, but it is absolutely freezing. It has been snowing, some of it is melted, but there is still a little bit of snow out there, so I am going to get a little bit prepared so I can brave the elements. Oh, if you can do as well, stay till the end of this video, because we are getting really close to 3K now. I'm extremely humbled by your support, and you know what I'm like, I like to give a little bit back. So there might be some giveaways at the end of this video, so please, well, I don't want to take any credit at all. I say I like to give back. A very, very amazing and overly supportive subscriber has sent some brilliant goodies in that they no longer need, which you Honda fans could make a lot of use of. Put it this way, there's that much cool stuff that I can't put it all on my one car. So yeah, like I said, stay to the end and I can show you some of the potential things. I mean, is my fridge open? No, it's just me. Yeah, potential things that you could win when we do hit 3K, which in no doubt will be any day, any week. We'll go a week, day's a bit optimistic. Right, so as a comparison, this is what my boot lid is at the minute. I'm just going to press the unlatch button. That's it. So if we lift from about to about there, still wants to close, there, still wants to close, about midway, still closing, it'll hold there, but then I have to constantly push up until it's up there. So imagine you got hands full of shopping, and you're like trying to get in the boot and you're like, oh, come on, and that's it, half a dozen eggs gone. I've got to be careful here because it's pretty simple. So what the actual plan, oh sorry, little shout out there, look. Little air freshener. I had too many air fresheners, so I put this ID Works air freshener just back here, so I've got a nice smelling boot. It's quite a good company that actually. I get all my service parts from them, and it's like the cheapest place I can buy, so yeah. That's not a sponsor, that's just me giving you tips. So as you can see, looking at the actual strut itself, it's got quite a bit of like fluid leak here, so they're leaking, they're wearing out. I don't think you'll actually need any tools other than like pliers, or maybe a screwdriver just to push something out, but nothing that you need to screw or unscrew or unbolt or anything like that. If you look at the actual attachments, it's mainly this piece here. There's like a gap above and a gap underneath that you're going to get your pliers in, pinch, and try and rag out, because that piece that's in there, that disc, is what actually grabs the ball joint on the inside of that fixing there. So once you remove that, it should, fingers crossed, make it a little bit easier to knock it out. Now this is a two-man job, I can't stress that enough. You'll need a second person to hold the boot lid up whilst you take this off, because I've seen plenty of times and I've heard plenty of times horror stories of them taking this off on their own. There's somebody that couldn't hold the boot lid and the strut's just gone straight through the back window, and that's the last thing you need, especially straight after Christmas. Right, I'm just going to explain what I'm going to do to try and get this bit out. I can't get a pair of pliers in there and underneath to pull it out, so what I'm doing is I'm using a flat blade screwdriver, which just about fits in the gap that you need to prise it out. Just give it some taps with a hammer and it seems to be moving, so I'll give that a bash and let you know if it's worked. Right, that actually worked perfectly. It pulls it out a little bit and it's just like a clip that goes round on either side and pinches in on the ball joint. So now that that's pulled out, get the, oh well, once it came out a bit, get the pliers in, you can pull it out. that's ready to be knocked off the ball joint to get rid of this strut. So I'm going to take the rest off all of them, be very gentle so that we don't knock it off. And then Kevin's going to help me hold the boot. That's all those little clips out. What we're going to try and do now is, well, you're going to hold this boot, aren't you? And then we're going to try and knock them out and see what we can do. I was going to say I'm going to try and knock one out, but I didn't want to set that on camera. You go ahead, Tom. You ready? I'm going to do the tops first. No, sorry, the bottoms first, because if they come out and there's any extra pressure and they do shoot out, they're not going to be shooting upwards, either one into mine or Kevin's face, or two through that back window, which nobody wants. I think I've already mentioned that.
And nobody's shooting in my face.
Oh my God, Kevin! Right, are you ready? Have you got the boot? Have you? Don't laugh. You got boot, yeah? I've got it. Oh, we're good. No extra pressure, so we're all right. Right, you ready? You're gonna have way too much time. Oh, we've got it. You got it. You got it. Right, go a bit further up. Nosy neighbours. There we go. That nearly went through car bodywork, but we're all right. We got it right. So, Kev, you should now. What are you doing? Get some reps in before in front of me. Let me feel weight. How heavy is it? Is it heavy? I've got it. Yeah. There you go. God, that's such an heavy boot, isn't it? If you drop this at full pelt, it would smash everything. Have you got it then? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that heavy. It's like lifting mother-in-law out of my chair.
Oh. Should we, I'm removing these clips, be able to just pop it straight in. Yeah. So, oh crap, which way was it? It was that way, weren't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Above. I've got to twist these. I've got to twist these end points so that it fits. Yep, we're in. Right, still got pressure, yeah?
Yep.
This is gonna. Oh, that's it. Once they click in, I think that's where the security is. It's not as easy to pull out, but they go in easily. Right, that's that one. Well, that didn't even need a hammer. Right, you let go, Kev. That's it, it's up. Right, so you saw how difficult and unresponsive they were before. Pulling down on it. Oh. That's stiff. Right, see how far. Right, see now that's weird because they're stiff there. Maybe they just need a bit of, or they need a bit of lubricant on them. No,
that's why you pushed me around, isn't it?
No, I mean the struts that are.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. Alright, whatever.
That's not as exciting as I thought it were going to be. I've been told they go woo. So is that me? Have I done something wrong? See, that goes up fast there.
Just probably need to open and close it a few times.
Yeah, get a few.
Yeah, just.
So he wants to open from there.
See, look, it's getting better now.
It's getting better. Yeah, you can see the struts are getting a little bit of oil on them now. Spot on. I'm going to give him a little bit more testing, see if... Yeah, that is loads better. So then guys, it's just as easy as that. They're on. That's going to make it 10 times easier. I'm kind of, like I was saying, I'm surprised with how I was warned about these. When you press it, it's usually like up into your face, but this isn't. Once I go to this point, it doesn't come up. It does come up easier, but then when I get to there, that's when it starts going up on its own. So for me, that's pretty much perfect. So then, let's get back inside for the end of the video. Oh, right. Oh, my hair fell off. Right, so the things I need to tell you about. A couple of things first that I haven't told you about that's happened since I filmed some of my other videos. Since I did the Chemical Guys wheel guard video, as I was putting one of the wheels back on, I actually dropped the wheel face down on the edge of a slab. This is what the wheel looked like afterwards. And this is what it looked like after I touched it up. Yeah, it's not great, is it? To be fair though, it was my worst condition wheel. There's been a lot of paint chips on that wheel already, so I wasn't as upset as if it were one of the other like perfectly good wheels. I think I've learnt a lesson to try and go powder coated next time if I ever do refurbish them again, before I ever get any other kind of wheels. It maybe wouldn't have helped in that situation because it was such a hard knock, but just for chips and things like that, you can't go wrong with powder coated really compared to paint. Right, anyway, enough sadness about that. I have been very, very lucky. One of you guys, a subscriber, Stevie or Stephen, whichever you prefer, mate, has sent me a bundle of Civic things, basically. He did have a Civic Type R, but he's recently sold that car and moved on to something else. He now has a Corsa VXR.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never
But it's okay, don't worry, he still appreciates a bit of VTech every now and then, and he still watches the channel, which I'm really grateful for, Steve, thank you very much. So since he sold his Type R, all these things that he's had lying around ready to go onto this car, he doesn't need anymore. And instead of doing what I would have selfishly done, which is sell them and make a bit of profit to go towards his next car, he decided to donate them all to the channel, which is crazy. So I've taken out of these bundles what I can use, but there's that much that I couldn't possibly fit it all on one car. So I'm going to quickly whiz through absolutely everything that is sent that may be available now for a giveaway, which the fact that one of you guys is supporting the channel for other subscribers to gain something from it. What a community is that? That's brilliant. Right, let's whiz through as fast as we can. Oh, so we have a carbon bug eye, well not bug eye, but like vented rear light cluster for the FN2. We also have a couple of Honda decals. We have Type R decal, if you want to put that on your sunstrip, something like that. Another big Honda sunstrip decal. We have a Mugen, I think is an EP3 badge, looking by the size of it. We have these Type R style seatbelt covers. We have these Type R style seatbelt covers. We have a Civic Type R iPhone kit. I don't know which iPhone this is for. It looks like an order model, but that's still pretty cool. We have a set of two like dog chain carbon Type R keyrings. We have two smoked fog light protection covers with sticky bits that come with it. Even more like Type R stick. Oh, I might pinch them. I ain't got any of them. But it's fine because in the pack there's also carbon Type R stickers. Two of them as well. A Honda Type R third brake light cover, a standard Type R brake light cover, loads of little Type R decals, and that's it. Loads of little Type R decals in there as well, oh my word. Just loads in there. And this fancy Type R steel plate with rubber grips. I'm not actually sure where this goes. It looks like it's something to go behind your pedals, I'm guessing, but that's a nice bit of hardware, that. And the pièce de résistance of this set is this rear Honda. Oh, before that, I lied. There's more things. A Honda Type R front grille metal badge, a VTech metal badge with sticky back. That's to stick on. A Skunk 2 Racing gear knob extender with attachment, as well as a carbon. I'm guessing it's a Skunk 2, or it might not be, but it's like a carbon gear knob, and then that's got it's got a Type R, but it's got an R, like rubber button thing on there as well. Oh, that's your hardware. I think that's the hardware for the badge, possibly. A little spaceman light. I plugged this into a mains USB, it didn't work, so we'll keep that aside for now. One of these LED bulbs, I don't actually know where these go. I don't know if they'll fit on the FN2 unless any other Civics use that shaped bulb. And a rear FN2 badge, but this isn't just any badge. This badge is wired, and as well as that being chrome, all these black bits here light up red when you brake. Let me just shut this so you can see better. Sorry, video stops after 10 minutes and then I've gone back and checked it and I haven't finished speaking. And I know that that bleaches me out, so. Yeah, so you can have the hat lit up red, either, I'm guessing for like your brake lights or just as you like your tail lights. God, and moisturisers, like, sets me off for some reason. There is like a red like cover thing. I'll quickly show you because I've just packaged it all back up. So like a red cover there. I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't really fit onto that, so I don't think that red H is for that. So unless you can fit that on top of a different one. It might be for those badges, you know them badges where it's just like a plinth H, where the rest is just like cut out. It might be for something like that, so if you got that and you want a red H or something, then that's that. So that is absolutely everything. There might be some things that are more desirable than others to you, but the main fact of the matter is that all those were donated by a subscriber. I haven't paid for any of those, there's no sponsorship or anything like that. One of you guys who's a dedicated follower of the channel has sent these. So I am, and I'm sure you guys are extremely grateful for Stevie for doing that. So if you leave any comment today, just pop a little thank you Stevie at the bottom, just so he knows that you appreciate his dedication and generosity. Let's go with that. So I'm thinking of possibly separating them up into like 2 or 3 groups, like one for like EP3 owners, one for FN2 owners, or like a stage of first prize, third, second prize, third prize, that kind of thing in like groups. Just because I don't think like one person will want that many stickers, if you know what I mean. Or I might keep them, give them away every now and then, that'd be cool. But I won't be doing any of that until we hit 3,000 subscribers, which is really, really close now. It should be under 100 left by the time this video goes up. Fingers crossed. So, I hope the boot lid struts has been good for you and it's been useful. I'll try and keep you updated if they get any worse or any better, if I notice any difference or anything like that, because they didn't go up as fast like I said that people have stated they would do. I've been told they're going to break my jaw, but they're just being kind of normal at the minute. If you want to support the channel in any way and you want to get something back out of it, and you're new to the channel and you don't know, if you do want any of the FN2 decal stickers, whatever you want to call them, they look like this, in white, black, purple or orange. They're the colours that I do have. Or if you want to, one of the Kanjo Club Worldwide collaboration FN2 slap stickers, which looks like this, then make your way over to the Kanjo Club Worldwide merchandise website. I have linked that in the description if you do want to go and check that specific sticker out or any of their stuff. And I don't have a site yet, unfortunately, but if you do want any of my stickers, then just message me on the Facebook page. Don't be afraid, I'm not going to bite. I am grateful for anybody even just asking about them. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I won't keep you any longer, me rambling on. Until next time, guys, like I always say, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. I think I've already mentioned that.
And nobody's shooting in my face.
Oh my god!